Hello, and welcome back to Doki Doki, a game I didn't actually expect to come back to, but a few people wanted me to return to it, and just keep on going. So here I am. And something which opened when I was closing the game last time. There's a simulated desktop with like the music and pictures apparently. I don't know what mail is going to mean, but I'm a little curious. There's also side stories, unrelated to main game, and I'll be honest, I'm happy enough not to do any of the side story stuff. But yeah, the fact it's got like files and everything, like I don't know what's gonna happen in here. Why do I have files? Why is there poemwords.txt? And you can see who likes what words, which is interesting. Yeah, well, let me look into that later. I don't know how it works. For now, though, I will launch the game properly. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, finally a good game, you're right, Sakura. I don't entirely remember where I left off with this, but thank you for a bit. Yeah, I've got a save. Oh, brilliant, we can just skip everything, Sakura. It's just what we wanted. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I never feel like any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. Sent each other one, we sent each other one after exchanging phone numbers to check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. Skip the cover. No, we're keeping to reading it all, Seeker. Don't worry, I'm not skipping it at all. This game's about reading. Why would I skip it? She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that coming. Putting Natsuki aside, I learned a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Head out to the bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Poison. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. Haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognise the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, then it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be seeing Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. I didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yeah. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. I think that her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. And something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sorry smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Poison. Yeah. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why we're all decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. That's a weird thing to laugh about, but okay, sure. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. Whatever you say. You're listening to yourself right now. I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Just tell me already. All I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Poison. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Poison? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. You know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I really know how worthless I am? I go to school. I eat. I make friends. I make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me. That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it you never told me about this? Almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do. Hey Shy, good to see you. I don't entirely know what to expect from this, but here we go anyway. I've tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. I don't understand at all, Poison. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you'd have to waste the effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Poison. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. Yeah, I'm vaguely aware the game's got some darker tones to it, Shy, and I mean, yeah, I was slightly threatened by you, Sekur. But, I don't know, Shy had asked for it, you'd asked for it, I think another couple of people had mentioned it, so clearly people wanted me to play more. So, I'm playing more. Which, hopefully people appreciate. Yeah, once again grabs Henry's shoulder. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, poison. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. Make friends with everyone else, and that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Poison. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, but don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Poison. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Poison. The only time I'm feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. And as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. But all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kinda hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself still feeling uneasy. It was hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Let's just focus on what's ahead of me. Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't leave her hanging, right? We actually went round and said hello. Spent only a few minutes back at my home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cheap clothes makes uniforms seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I did want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yep, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad you can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could be that she's a little different outside of school after all. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Or is your hospitality poison? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Grab a bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. Carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? Let's see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. This thing's so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Yeah? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm only worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small, and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. You getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I got to teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. More fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I'm just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like you doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. I mean, I don't know if I've got a best girl, I'll be honest. I mean, Natsuki's what I ended up with, just so I picked the words I liked. I don't know if she's best girl, though. I mean, Sayori's pretty chill. I like Sayori. I don't know much about the other one. Can't remember her name. The, like, long-haired one. Who's into... I want to say it was, like, gothic kind of books. I'm not sure. But yeah, I can't remember her name. That's good. Get it. I didn't say anything. I should apologise. Yeah? I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I should be a lot more considerate too. Also, that's what you're thinking? And you should know there's a ton of guys who are into body types like yours. Ah, how would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, is that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get this started already. Get all sour when a girl calls you gross. Finally found your weakness, Poison. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not biting back. She's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bags so we can get started. Yuri is the goth girl. Got it. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baker. Poison, where do you put the food colouring? Batter's going to be going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To colour a batter, of course. Making each tray a different colour. That way, even if the flavours aren't different, everyone can still pick their favourite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like with sorry. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Ah, you're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her desperate. I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls, put a few drops of food colouring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. Presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's like a million times more worth it in the end than just looking at it. Makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use food colouring then. Seems like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with food colouring. Yeah, it's getting there. We're using the electric mixer for batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Yeah? Icing's still all lumpy. Not even trying. Well, yeah. It'll just take a lot longer. Jeez. You're all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? You're forgetting who did all the work. I start to fight back, banged into my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. Push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah, the force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. Got on my face. Whose fault is that? It's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes off her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. Look, you've got to pick your fights wisely. If they're smaller, it's easier, Seeker. It's how it works. Like, there's no shame in fighting a child, you know? You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my own hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop! Until you apologise for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki's so surprised, she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Poison? You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me, just like that? How did it mean to turn into this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. I'm starting to feel dizzy. Eh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I didn't put cupcakes in yet. No wonder. That's a dirty train here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab a blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on the stovetop. Another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. Tension for a moment before still lingers over her head, but the moment has already been lost. Watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays in the oven. Yeah, the cupcakes are fine, don't worry, Shy. It's just a dirty tray we left in. I thought we hadn't started cooking the cupcakes yet, so I guess it's a dirty tray from like a previous meal or something? I don't know. Who leaves a dirty tray in the oven? Because you need to take a thing out of the tray. You don't take it out while it's in the oven, do you? I don't know. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. Cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off different coloured cupcakes in each of the trays. Look, even better once we add the icing. I think you need me to tell that. Or don't need to tell me that, sorry. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you get creative. Here, skip the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. You probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? Got one of the nozzles has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday, or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Yeah? Well, it's a literature event, right? Make it more literature themed by writing different words in each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose the cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm guessing it from you. What's that supposed to mean? Not cute. Come on. We're at school, nobody's judging. Can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well... Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Yeah? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. Taking a break, shy? Fair enough, fair enough. Once you've got a tray of rotisserie chicken inside the oven for 2 weeks, how on earth did you manage that second? It's kind of impressive you managed to leave it in there for 2 weeks without noticing. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. Shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When they're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Oh, I wish you could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sorry's the exact opposite in that regard. Sure, here we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And should still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, my dad cooks. I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you say you're to carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish you'd listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me. At that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. We have work to do. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, I didn't take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki? Eh? What you said before, about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. Showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. You want to read manga or go out somewhere? Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Poison, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki? Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. Feel her fingers gently clutch at sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-coloured cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What's happening? My starts to go dizzy, as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it, for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Yeah? Ah, hi, Poison. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Poison. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination's being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you're having with Natsuki. And how you got close to her. It makes me really happy. We made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Poison? I'm supposed to be happy for you. I feel my heart is splitting in half. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It'd be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Poison. I wasn't here. You didn't have to wait to see your sympathy on me. You didn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. It's just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sorry? What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let us continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Something that makes me happy. Something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm good. I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Poison. I'm really scared. I'm really scared of Sayori. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Poison? I like you so much I want to die. That's how I feel. And... It's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings. I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm gonna give you. I mean, after what she's just come across, that top one's gonna come as insincere, and that one's just not gonna do much, is it? I don't think I like either of these options. I mean, it'd be insincere to say I love her, because I don't think the character does, from how I've been playing him, does he? That wouldn't be correct. I'd rather not be insincere about it. He'll always be my dearest friend. What I need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult things right now. But please trust me that I know what's best, and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile, an incredibly pained expression. So it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. I should write a poem about this. Sayori. That's okay. It's just my punishment, remember? Being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. This whole time there was no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realise that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Poison. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I'm assuming this isn't just like incoherent screaming, like she's crying, right? Like she's crying, this isn't just screams. Part of you would love to slap her in the face to make her realise you care. I mean, yeah, fair. It's obvious with how she is going on about being stabbed and how she would die for me, or whatever. But she's not got the best of thoughts in her mind currently. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. All these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Poison, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. Must be one she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's what I'll be performing. I'm surprised I didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think one day is this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You take a lot of responsibility for her, Poison. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Oh, heck, you know about that? Of course I do. Well, president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like a bad guy here. I did leave her hanging, yeah. Which, yeah, vaguely aware of the game might be somewhat apt to say that. I'm one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down to my Sorry, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, it really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognise Natsuki and Yuri's poems from ones performed during our practice. What's this? Flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. I mean, I don't know what the rhyming scheme is for this, but it's titled just Percent. It's not a very good name. Can't believe it. Got some more poem down here though. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Cool. That's probably a sign that she's doing well. She's written her own poem. Lovely. I'm sure she's doing fine, right? Oh dear. That's not a bad sign in the slightest. Especially with the music having stopped. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Poison? What's wrong? Nothing. This one feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... Well, alright. I'm trying not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Hi, Drainer. You're shaking. You doing good? You all good over there? I hope so. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. You got an RTX 4070. Ah, the one you're telling me the other day. Hell yeah. I'm glad you managed to pick it up. Reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. It's not more like something a boyfriend would do. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. This kind of a breach of privacy. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. I mean, yeah, it's somewhat expected, isn't it? The game's breaking. See traceback.txt for details. Okay, cool. I'll try and remember that. What the hell? Hell, is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw Village for club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do, nothing I do can bring her back. Since some game where I can reset and try something different, I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed for me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Never. It's just repeating never. Okay? There's no way to save her? Sekiro says there is one. Okay. That's a game then, I guess. Cool. I mean, the new game button doesn't look to be working. And I can't help but notice, I mean, our friend's not there. We don't have a Sayori. So something I'm going to quickly do is go back to Simulated Desktop. I mentioned the traceback.txt. Is this important? Chapter 5 _ main, line 67. Script, chapter 5. Okay, but we've got the exception. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, I don't know who did that, but we've got this. Which, I don't think it's the happiest of thoughts. From character folder? Yeah, she's just gone. There's still Monica. Unable to open any of those. Fair enough. I mean, is she still included in here? Yeah, I've got Sayori's winning words still. So she's mentioned in things. There is the saves. I mean, fair enough. Anything else? Something mentioned chapter 5. If I keep going into 5, it doesn't help. Is this like a 3-digit code I need to know? This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive and permanent things. To access files from encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug it directly into Piston client. Do not copy them here. Ria is working on setting up a proxy mail server to proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher-ups. Keep everything offline until. So is there just not anything in here? I'm assuming there's something somewhere in here. There's attributions, which is actual attributions, I think. Like that, this looks to be an actual thing rather than part of the game. I don't know. The fact it mentions Google, I think is probably safe. There is now more pictures, however. We've got poems, we've got CGs. Cool. Apparently there's new music. Anyway, I think we jump into a new game because it was Monica's poems, was it? Had like the save me and load me. Which we should try and get to. I don't know. But first of all, not sure how you read this one. I see an annoying girl running toward you from distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbour, and good friends since we were children. You know, kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. By the time around high school, she'd oversleep more and more frequently. I'd get tired of waiting. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. I mean, this is going well. It's an ordinary school day, like any of them. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'll be any girls anyway. School days is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them are probably way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Poison? Monica? My goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we barely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Don't know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess I could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Yeah, this is... I mean, I don't know. I don't think the game is structurally secure without Sayori, but oh well. Literature? That sounds kind of... dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing. There's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. It's really not boring at all, you know? It sure can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. And one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Poison. Any chance are you still looking for a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess so, but... in that case, any chance you could do me a big favour? I won't ask you to join, but... at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I even refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Poison. You know that? That's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for some materials another time. You're more important. Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Good to know she's back and completely doing fine. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. Yeah? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyway, welcome to Club Poison. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. Girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, it's Natsuki, energetic as usual. This is Yuri, the Vice President. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, both of you. So, I ran into Poison in the classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Did I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know... Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I could at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. And you come sit down, Poison. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we could all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in the middle of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? But don't worry, teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy your tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Poison, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little we've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? That's what I'm thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I'm desperately grasping something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes you to our world, I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You just like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you're working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Then give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, sometimes I guess. Why'd you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You've experienced writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. But next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone's even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now we have a new member, and it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Poison? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now we've reached the most important topic. Bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join the club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Poison. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the Nurture Club. On my one, the girl's eyes light up. My goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Poison? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Poison, I'm so happy. We're gonna finally become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Poison, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Well, really impressive class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. God, I need a drink. I'm not used to speaking this much, with like reading and then not really taking a break. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. All way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I've unlocked a special poem. That doesn't look like a poem to me. Okay. Well, let's think. What do we write about? I'm gonna go for... I'll go for the opposite to what I did last time. I mean, we've gone for Natsuki, right? Capable, cage, uncanny. Fireworks are fun though. Have a bit of them in the poem. There can be a mouse. I've immediately gone for things I like again. Incongruent, judgment, out. No, out isn't one of them. Unrequited. I thought fantasy might have been Yuri, but apparently not. Frightening, graveyard, extreme, depression, horror, sure, fester. All lovely words, you know? Put some memories in there. Philosophy? Hopeless. There we go. What a poem. It's not as good as the Milk and Socks poem from, I think, before. That vaguely rings a bell. Also, I'm seeing that picture back there. Huh. I only just noticed that. I don't know if that was there before. It's very much a picture in the background, though. Hi again, Poison. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ah, don't worry. It's gonna be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for helping keep your Thanks for keeping your promise, Poison. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Natsuki's doing fine, isn't she? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. She's in front of the text. Cool. I think Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for... Maybe you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room? But Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Poison. I'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, that's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of the club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yeah, I mean, Graveyard Extreme Depression does sound like quite a goth band name. It's goth or emo or a bit of both, I don't know. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't like to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. We could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for a club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closets. You're really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I feel bad distracting her from her reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and their eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing it made her uncomfortable. Oh, that's fine. If I was focused, and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's a book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you have two copies of the same book. Ah, well, I stopped by a bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. Gonna make some food in a bit. Ah, fair enough, Shy. You've got a little while until the next thing happens, I would imagine. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, I have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well... I look at the cover of the book. Book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that's turned into a human experiment prison. People trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? You didn't mean it sounded like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Poison? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but mine seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's a kind that challenges to look at life from a strange new perspective. Horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Okay, that was a bit odd. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. I haven't lost my interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I mean, I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. I might be Sayori. I've got no idea. I mean, the picture that was Sayori in the back has changed and is now normal again. So, who knows? Who knows? Please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I've put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into a seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Is reading in company with someone. Think she's the scariest? What, Yuri? Alright. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. She doesn't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. I appreciate the sound alert, Seeker. We don't get that one often. Sorry. Like, something about bathing? Is that? I didn't quite catch it. You really apologise a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead use my right hand to hold up the book open. I guess that makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips her to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and their eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. I continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. It's not really a silly thought, but the character reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. No, definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. You didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know if that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Breathing is a little... breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, but don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Let me take a quick drink. Poison? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting all strange, I guess. Do you know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Were you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you two... sorry, I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. But no, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Oh, right, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Yeah, shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a little while. So I just figured we'd start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a note of where I left off in the book, and slip it into my bag. Alec is just jealous. I mean, I don't know if I can do anything with her. I'm gonna do her poem first. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem. I want her to know I'm putting an effort. Hi, Poison. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for club-like activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. So don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? That's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Poison. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Monica, my poem. Great job, Poison. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put some effort in. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing was full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. I'm gonna go get my food. I'm trouble standing up. I mean, food's worth it though, right, Shy? I'd say so. Food is good, typically. Spend so much time in her own head, that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her full of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. So she must be really starved for social interactions. Don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologise. I have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose you should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you see my poem now? I do, and I'm going to drop a save. I've noticed it's cleared my previous save, which is interesting, but I'll drop a save quickly here. Because I remember the first poem saying something about saving. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. I think this is the same as before, right? I'll read it anyway. It wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see colour. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Simply poems on flat sheets of paper. Sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It is right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So that didn't say save me or load me, did it? So what do you think? It's very freeform, is what you'd call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. As a lot of poems have begun putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Poured out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone else is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Keep this pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And you've got the other two. I mean, are these going to be the same poems as before now? So it gives the option to skip, I might, if it starts seeming similar, but no, it doesn't give the option to skip. Well, that's about what I expected from somebody like you. So, less little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sorry, they aren't actually sighing. They're saying sigh. I made that mistake last time. Sigh. Well, anyway, I'm guessing to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. This is the same as before. I recognise that one. Yeah, I told you we were gonna like it. I like it. But let's be honest. I think this is what we had before. Yeah, I'm gonna go through it somewhat quickly. Because we did read this last time. It gives us skip options. We must do. I'm not going to just skip. I'm just letting it actually go by. So you can like skim read if you want. And then Yuri last. Yuri reads the poem and notices her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. It's going to hate me. You didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yeah? I guess you're right. What are you getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, it's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. No, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She uses her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits that usually typical of new writers. I've written myself. Again, I think this is new. Or this is not new, sorry. This is fine, we can skip through this. I'm getting fed up of reading is the thing. Or at least narrating the reading. Let's just one. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath amber glow, bathing. I think that's the same as before again. As a reading game, I'm fine reading. It's just I've only got so much voice to narrate it with. Because it's different to just speaking, I find. Like, after a while I will start to lose my voice. If I'm just narrating it. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. You know, it's short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. That's tall. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a lot more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story didn't have ghosts at all poison. Really? That's totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. Yeah, it's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so... If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. In the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Poison. Me too. Me too. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Glance turned the room. It was a lot more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. This music's a little off. It's fine enough though. Even if we're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. We gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As we read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. So this language... did you say something? No, that's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. cute. You completely miss symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah? I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I went to ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Poison did too. It's based on that. I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Poison liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he's impressed by it. If that's the case, the list stands up. Oh? I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah? That's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up as well. You're just jealous that Poison appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. Deliberately going my way to make everything I do over... Sorry. I was deliberately going my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Poison started showing up. That's cute. That's cute. That's a little... Doesn't involve you. Think of your own securities and others like that. You really act as young as you look. That's cute. The game's having fun in the background. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be dead. Let's go to the music. Edgy. Sorry, my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. These people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. So this is happening because Sayori isn't able to step in and stop them, right? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful when you cut yourself in that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? But did you used to accuse me of cutting myself? What's wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. I doesn't hear everything you really think. I'm sure I'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me. As if she just noticed I was standing there. Poison. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I don't know what's asking me. What? I mean, I can just pick the minutes not doing anything. This is fine, right? Yeah, seems fine. There's a text box in the background, but you can't read it. Hey Poison, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? I'm sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. She did get a little bit close, you're right, Shy. We'll go back inside once we're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a lot more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'm happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Oh, looks like we're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk, with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Poison? Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know that you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. That sounds kind of like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. That's not that. That's not that. I don't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Poison. It'd just be embarrassing if you're listening. Okay, that one is actually a sigh, because that's got the asterisks around it. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. Cool. On to a new poem. That's odd. Just be immediately chucked into the poem. But, I mean, we'll try and stick with her again and just pick all the more depressing options. Apparently Whisper is not depressing. Cool. Massacre, sure. Infinite? Cool, Infinite is apparently one of them. Where to go? Nightgowns, not nightgowns, okay. Alone? Cage, horror. Question. Yeah, that apparently worked. An ending. Waterfalls are fun, I'm just gonna pick that one. Entropy. And sure, intellectual. These poems are going to be complete nonsense. Again, you got a picture on the wall. Every day passes, and it's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a lot more comfortable here over the past couple of days. In her club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Poison. Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologise. Nothing like that's happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologised. Not worry too much. You know, I've only been here a couple of days. I could tell something was off yesterday. Made food? Hell yeah, shy. Good on ya. Hopefully it's nice and tasty, whatever you've got. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it's the first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, that didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. If you're apologising, I know you really didn't mean it. But, Poison? You say those kind of things so frankly. You make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Yeah, I guess you haven't either, right? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologise. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Don't you remember anything bad happening? Indeed. I mean, Monica said she wouldn't remember anything. I'm the kind of person that worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... I'll accept your apology anyway. It helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You'd have heard a bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? That wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm impressed. Oh, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a lot better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Poison. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. No, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, did I miss anything, did I? Hey, Dragonborn. Not really. I just wanted to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki was already run off into the closet. Poison. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Someone summoned you here? I mean, fair enough. Summonings... Typically, I don't know if they work too well, but I'm glad it worked this time. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. I think it's nice to see you have so much energy. Fair enough, Shy. Summoning Dragon. I appreciate it. It's always good having you both drop by. Yeah, but I need to try calm down. I'm able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, and then pulls out a copy of a book in her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, and it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, kind of repelled her inside. can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher, also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in the teacher's desk. And then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. My surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, I have a water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. But that's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. He's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Just immediately jumping at the opportunity. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. So I'm holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha. Ha ha. It's just someone like who's been running? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are we in pain? Reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Okay. It just skips past that. Lovely. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Poison, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. You shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert in tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. She must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I'd try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Well, it's you who's around anyway. Tea with poison. I mean, it's like the assassin's teapot, isn't it? Have you heard of it? Like, you block various holes on it and it pours from different compartments. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Poison. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Poison, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a lot easier on my back. I can read my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I used to have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. Terrible breathing posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since I'll go well for tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. So in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. I was supposed to focus on reading like this. Yuri was always kind of cute, but just being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. Put a teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. I'm sorry. I'm ready to let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay, I won't take any. What? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the page. Ah, you're right. Didn't think about that. My bad. But no need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips open. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Poison? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Poison. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. What's going on? I don't know if I like this. Is this safe for Twitch? Like my heart won't stop pounding, Poison. I can't calm down. Can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Poison? Yuri suddenly presses her hand against her chest. This feels like it might not be safe for Twitch in a minute. I'm concerned. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Those are normal eyes back there, aren't they? And she's just breathing. You streamed the whole thing? It's fine. Good to know. Good to know. And she's just kind of breathing while staring at me. It's time to share poems. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that, Yuri, I'll be honest. I might write my poem for someone else next time. I'll show it to Monica first. Poison, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She brings a different one to school every day. Like she's a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. It's when she gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. Point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think keep your distance, that'd probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a lot more time with me. Spit lightly. I at least have it together in the heads, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, want to read my poem now? I like the way it turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, this one's the Save Me. Got it. Colours? They won't. Bright, beautiful colours? I'm seeing flashing, expanding, piercing red, blue, green, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Don't know what that one is. Poem of meaningless? An endless poem of meaningless. I think that's what it is. Delete her. I mean, it said save me. So we're gonna do the saving and we're gonna put it down there. There we go. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll just find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Okay, cool. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who shall I show it to next? I'm gonna go for Natsuki. Because Yuri scares me. I think that is quite reasonable, honestly. I like your last one better. Yeah? Really? Well, yeah. I can tell you were a lot more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true. I just want to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough. Still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe I'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you're starting the thing with Yuri today. Not that I care what you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Okay, this one I remember we've read this before. I'll leave it open for seconds so people can actually read it themselves if they want. You can just pause it, I guess. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, but of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Ever has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure? Something you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, that makes them happy. I think I'll really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. It's just two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully would name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? Well, it's worth I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. It's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Can I not show it to her? There's a skip button. I don't think that helps. I've been waiting for this. It's what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? I'd like to say something that would probably sound bad. I mean, I don't know what automod might do to you, but I don't know, be careful if it's going to sound bad and you're typing it out. Poison. This might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you kind of techniques for practicing. Maybe that's why. Good job at explaining. I really wanted to try giving more imagery. Yuri visibly smiles. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Poison. I won't think bad about you, don't worry, Shy. This game has a lot going on, so yeah, no, I wouldn't, don't worry. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Let's write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Poison? Not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. Right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? I don't recognize this one. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. What does this mean? This all seems a bit odd. A torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. Kaleidoscope of holy stakes. I mean, fair enough, I guess. I can't say I relate much to it, but I understand it is a thing people do. It's not a topic I know much about, so I'm not going to comment much on it, because I don't want to be insensitive for anything I say. But yeah. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. Wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. This isn't a poem, this is like a really bizarre shopping list. 40 gears and a ticking clock. The clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of a planet. Clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. Kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. Time devouring prayer connecting the sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing god. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. That's a bizarre poem. And that bit at the end, I mean, breathing has definitely been a part of, like, Yuri's roots. It doesn't really matter what it's about. Mine has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out in your pen. Ah, that is a pen fell out your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. Now you're touching it. I'm okay. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. I don't know if I want to read this special poem. I'm afraid. Do I want to press yes? Like I feel like I should. I quite want to press no. Is anyone against me pressing no here? Because I kind of don't want to read it. I'm afraid. You're saying I should shy. Fine. Stare at the dot to reveal a message. You staring hard enough? There we go. That's a good one. This doesn't feel safe. Okay, everyone. Well done reading each other's poems, right? I have something we need to go over today. So that everyone could come sit at the front of the room. It's a bit of a festival. Well, sort of. What's that sound? That's not a fun sound. Do you really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. I guess we just wait. I can click. Clicking's fine. It's all good. Brilliant. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. I'm gonna keep it simple, okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Poison joined, and we've started with some club activities. This isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still have only 4 members. Yeah, iron deficiency, that's what it is, Secure. The festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? It's so great about getting new members anyway. Now we have enough to be considered an official club. More members just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. That's good. I think you're looking at it the right way at all. Do you think you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Inspire them and find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Lecture Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Even if it's just something small. Iron deficiency, so you know when you get like dizzy when you stand up after being like sitting in an odd position or something, and you kind of get dizzy? That's apparently an iron deficiency. I don't know if that's true. It's apparently though. Right, Poison? Ah. Oh, come on. Can't take advantage of Poison to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Did you never even talk until Poison joined? As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Poison isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. That is an actual explanation you've given, Secure. Cool. When you're low on iron, your body loses capacity to transport sugar, making you prone to passing out. Fair enough. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure you and Poison want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If she was as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is no more a place for a few people to hang out. Why do I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Poison, why did you even join this club? You know, what were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, we weren't even given a choice to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? Well, starting this club was a mistake. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. I just don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. It's a problem with a club being that for me. There aren't many other places for me like that. And Monica wants to take it away from me. she's not taking anything away. No, Poison, it's not the same. I won't be able to... Sorry. I won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri, walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm a vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. It's getting weird with those bits. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective, make a decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Poison? What do you get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. For the club to provide something you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Sing out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel I deserve to know I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Poison? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Poison before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Ray looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. You. It's been a little bit hectic lately, haven't we? Poison, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I really hate to see you unhappy. Well, kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. I mean, with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are only two real people here. You know what I mean? It's weird. Because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things no only you could understand. And yeah, she's trying to stop it transitioning to the next day. So I think I might avoid Yuri here. I know we've been doing her route, kind of, but she scares me. We're gonna go for something nicer, I think. Also, that's not quite correct up there. That one wasn't fun. Cool. Charm. Just continuing to add numbers on. We're gonna go for Whisper. I remember she liked. I think for now I am secure. For now. We're getting a noise there. Cool. Got to love it. It's kind of concerning, isn't it? I'm just gonna keep going and we're gonna get through this quickly, hopefully. Hi, Poison. Been waiting for you. You ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Oh. Is she really late again? And consider it as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Does she always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? It's not very nice of you, Yuri. What are you talking about? You say that like you do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's going on to you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. Well, I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. You've been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Poison just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. It's like this club, I'm still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination. I guess, passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided we'd like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will become something will never become something we don't want. Also, helps out with the festival. They'll buy a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a lot more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. I know this is something we're doing together. Every member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. More importantly, I'd hate to see the events suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help to make sure it's done right. Oh, thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah, yes, that's wonderful. I wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Poison, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Poison already engaged in a novel that we were reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten them into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for your understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. I'm going to make some tea first. I think her making tea is supposed to be, it's a stand-in for something else. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. You've seen this. She has the water pitcher and fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug in the kettle at the teacher's desk, and I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Which moves really contrast her speaking mannerisms. Long legs, elegant body call. Okay, I have a water pitcher. Thanks, I'll be right back. I may as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's filling a water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. She said it wouldn't take long, so I'm holding her up. Let's see. There's a logical place for you to be, nearest water fountain, start hanging in the hallway. Got the breathing. Sharp inhale. And what's that again? Okay, that just skips through it. This seems fine. This seems fine. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. Hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's just been a little fuzzy lately. It hasn't really been showing or anything. I wouldn't hate for you to think I'm weird just after we start spending some time together. I mean... Everyone has a few unusual things about them. Expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. So at least that's what I've discovered. As a bit younger, I think I don't come on really strongly and get a little too intense. Make people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. An obsession with certain hobbies. And I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So eventually I stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for things that matter most to me, it's just easier to close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. Every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Poison? It's just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But we're finally alone. Can we just stay here for a little while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We'll stay here until the club ends. And we'll have a club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. Yeah, you've got a Monica watermark. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand. You've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I got them from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy joining the literature club, Poison. And we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. Walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Does that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why I joined the club in the first place? It's almost like this was fate. Fate we could meet each other. Now you can get a happy ending that I've been patiently waiting for years. Will you do that with me, Poison? And, cool! Show up to Monica! We're gonna avoid Yuri again. Don't say I didn't warn you, Poison. Do we not get to read that? I mean, I'm gonna drop a save again. And drop that one there. I kinda just want to load this one. Do we just go for it? Cause I know before this poem from Monica said load me. I'm just gonna go for it. We can come back to this in a second if it doesn't do anything. Is this anything? No, that's just the normal. Okay, never mind, we're going back. That's okay, please help me. This one's alright. Oh, alright? Yeah, it's better than sorry. It's better than yesterday's. Still, I can't really tell you how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I just think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in, so you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything. Doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine for now. Just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? Okay, this one isn't a poem. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kinda strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. She's not normally like this. She's normally been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck us up. Truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think I'm the only person that she'll listen to. Don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri. It really hurts me to see this happening. Okay. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll just make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. This seems fine. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Poison? You just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. There we go. Cool. That's fine. Just Monica. Show it to Yuri. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd prefer Monica. I don't know if I like Yuri's roots. Finally. Haha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Poison, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Poison. Never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. If that makes you feel good when you think about me having it, I'll take good care of it. She's got paper cuts, skin oils into her bloodstream. Lovely. You have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't entirely read this. It's definitely got some letters in there. I can't quite make out the majority of it though. Lovely. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. As you can tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See? I'm the most thoughtful person in the club. I think I'm going to vomit. No. I want to just press no. Is this where I'm safe? What's the yellow thing? I mean, she said her scent. So I can make an assumption, you know, that she spilt some tea on it because she likes tea and smells of tea, right? That's what it is. Don't worry, Sekur. It's fine. Am I safe to just say no? I don't want to say. I don't want to say yes. I'm not. I'm not content with this. I've got to say yes. It's gonna be like that hidden poem thing, isn't it? Can you hear me? I mean, seemingly. Okay, everyone. Time for you to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. It's a bit so weird today. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is calling foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking... I'll make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Either on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. I run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? It's a great idea. It gives us all something to do. Eh? What about poison? Poison's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Only is your work the most suitable for one person. But my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would know. All you care about is dragging poison around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, but why not let poison decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. So poison make a choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Poison, you know how fed up you are with these two by now. You can just... Natsuki, shut your mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Oh, for God's sake. It's never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I think we choose Monica because, I mean, you know, just Monica, and I'm afraid of Yuri. I was really trying to make me choose Monica. So as long as my mouse cursor is down here, it's fine. As soon as I raise it above a certain point, it brings it towards Monica. Did I try and select someone else? Because now I don't want to pick Monica. I was going to. Now I know it's forcing me. I don't know. I might pick Yuri. Just get her route finished. You know. I'm gonna regret it. Ah well. Perfect. Which option am I thinking? I'm thinking number 6. Yeah, you picked me. But your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. That's what I chose. No, it's not fair. You must always working on taking poison for yourself. A shameful thing to do. And Yuri, I didn't give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling poison away from you every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. I'm not doing that, but it'd be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Poison. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Plus, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Listen to her. Let's come to my house instead. Whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? You know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. This being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It's like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? It feels so good. Why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I'm stopping myself at first. The feeling is too strong now. Yeah, see about shy, I don't blame you. This is making me a bit uncomfortable. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It's every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Poison, just know how much I love you. I love you so much. Okay, cool. I want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Poison. Tell me you want to be my lover. Accept my confession. This sounds very dangerous either way. I'm not forced into anything. But, I mean, we said no to Sayori before. I think we just keep saying no, right? She's doing fine. Lovely. Is that it? Crawling in my skin indeed, Seeker. I don't even know how to read this, but I don't think she's doing too hot. A lot of information to be processing here. I hope you're all paying attention. God, it just keeps going, doesn't it? Okay, cool. I mean, Natsuki seems pretty normal still. Don't think she's really talking. I don't know. She might be. I'm really tempted to just press skip. But at the same time, some of this might be important, you know? Like, what if we need to remember all of this? And a lot of it's just missing characters. So I guess we're picking some ASCII code characters which aren't supported in the text set we're using. How long does this go on for? I'm gonna start clicking a bit quicker. If I put it on auto. Auto doesn't feel like it helps. I'm just gonna skip at this point. There we go. It's just the time changes. It's now the next day. Time passes some more. So, Do we just wait? There we go. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Yeah, she's understandably not very happy. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Poison, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Poison? Oh, jeez. I didn't realise the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Yuri's just been deleted. So is Natsuki. Lovely. Let's have a cupcake real quick. So this is foil from... Yeah, Natsuki's tray and takes cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I've really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before I stop existing and everything. Anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second. How much of this game is left, by the way, Sekur? Just to check. Because I want to be ending the stream around here. I don't know how much is left. Is there like another stream worth of this? I don't know. Because this feels like we're getting towards the end of something. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Poison. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we're in the same class last year, and, there's a lot left. Okay, I'll get through this little bit, hopefully, and then I'll drop a save. You know, I guess we can skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Poison. Now I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware of this all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? So I've been trying to tell you all along. Man. If only I paid a lot more attention, this would have been a lot less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that's out of the way, I guess I'll give you an explanation. That whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kinda started to mess with her, and I guess I drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry I had to see that, though. Also, same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it'd be enough for me to just try and make them unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. Made him fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. Amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It's made her worse you not to spend time with anyone else. The whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Poison? All the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines. It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Poison. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind, thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. This game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. Worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Poison. But now you're here. You're real. You're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's a little hard to understand. I can understand for a while either. I have a world around me starting to become more and more grey. more and more flat. The most expensive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood that you probably saved my life, Poison. I don't think I could continue to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? Group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I did everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability that etched into this game. I felt really bad you had to witness some nasty things, but I realised that you have the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game. I knew you would get over it. That being said, Poison, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. And there's nothing else in this game for me. You're here to make me smile. You make me smile like this every day from now on. Poison, will you go out with me? I mean, I've got to say yes, apparently. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Poison. The only part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. And be together forever. Seriously. I don't think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. It looks so hard for descending, Poison. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in my way anymore. You wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters, right in the game directory. It's hinting at the fact I should be going in there and deleting her. As I'm assuming what it's trying to hint at. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, I didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? I don't know. Maybe it works. I'm not sure, but I think if you're saying there's a lot left, there's no point saving anymore. I want to leave the stream here, game. There's not even an autosave is the issue. I don't know if I'm allowed to leave the game here. Well, I'm just gonna keep picking words for a poem. Like N. N is a good one, so is I. Ni. I don't know. Any. That's a good one. Nika. I have a feeling this doesn't quite work. Yeah, there's not much of a game anymore. Hi again, Poison. You write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Poison. You wrote this poem for me? So sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. You know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let's dismantle this crumbly world and write a novel of our fantasies. With a flick of the pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into poems that I write. Truth is, all poems I've written have been about my realizations, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it'd be best to be part of the game like everyone else. I think that would help if the two of us end up together. I don't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. You just spend our eternity together. So many things to talk to you about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. You've been telling your friend it's a little bit rude for him to start recording you without any warning. I'm sure some people don't mind. I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. I'm gonna see a trick. Can't really do much except a couple of things. Are you ready? I mean, the camera zoom's a pretty neat trick already. There we go. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Poison. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. But it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything with together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Cool. So, now we just wait, I guess. You enjoying the stream, Secker? Huh. I mean, I don't know what we do from here. Ah, there we go. Hey, you know what book you're reading with Yuri? Portrait of... whatever it was called. It's funny, because I'm pretty sure that book... Ah. Actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget I said anything. Now we continue to wait. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... oh jeez. That wasn't it at all. So I don't really know what I'm doing. Yes, I should be messing with stuff like that. I already broke so much stuff. And leave the other characters. Ah, I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. Just focus on the present, and then this is the happiest I've ever been. The thing is, though, we can't save, so we just need to keep going with this. I can't just do an entire stream dedicated to just Monica. It's tragic. Just keep waiting. You know? I really think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Poison. I can't imagine having to be... sorry. Having been able to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real. I could have just deflected myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound dramatic or anything. But I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your turn to a few game characters. Really find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you'd write up some poetry to keep yourself sane for a while. But then you'd have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest. Club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say they write only themselves. I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling as when you share it with people. It really takes time to find the right people to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? Didn't share writing with anyone for a really long time. Before we knew it, she's absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies too. Programmed to desire social feedback. Not only club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses a lot of energy. Like a lot of introverts said. A lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. And then when they finally go out after half an hour, they just want to go home? Is it that soon? I've never wanted to go home quite that quickly. I think if more people could understand how it works, they could respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love having just one or two close friends over, just leisurely hanging out. You're not actively spending time together, it feels nice to just have you there. I'm serious. Just go to their house, bring your laptop and hang out there for a while. It can really make for day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between. I think I'm usually a lot more extroverted. Like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. And for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well. So don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being a perfect girlfriend for you. I mean, this is just the game now. We could leave, right? If I go into settings and then quit. I think that's what I need to do. Unless we want to stay with Monica. I kinda had stuff I was planning to do after the stream. So I don't know if I'm able to hang out with Monica all the time. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these. So let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know? Someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions. It pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it, and even want to share it with everyone. Maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and you realise it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It's been pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something, and then you realise it sucks. That tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to top professionals. When you reach right from the stars, you're always going to be out of your reach, you know? The truth is, you have to climb up there step by step. Whenever you reach a milestone, first look back and see how far you've gotten. And you look ahead and realise how much more there is to go. Sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. You can find something you think is pretty good, but not world class. Make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you're writing to a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. So we're talking about writing. A novel might be too much at first. Now some short stories. The different about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. It's for small projects in general. You can really focus on just one or two things. It's just a good learning experience and stepping stone. Hey, Kenneth. I am doing well, and I did get you at Philly, didn't I? I mean, I feel it was gonna happen regardless. I mean, you had people come by your streams, they're lovely to come and watch, but I'm glad I managed to get you that little push you needed. Yeah, this game's odd. This game is odd. I hope you're doing well. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. It's like drawing and painting. It's a skill in of itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it all. I think that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organisation will really help you prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. Can we look at our history? We can. Cool. Just didn't comment on it. I thought I should. Before you know it, start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Society, our art, everything. It's built on thousands of years of humans' innovation. As long as you start on the foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Can I leave now? I want to leave. okay, we're safe. I think that is where we end the stream. I think next time, though, I mean, we've got new pictures, which is cool. But we're missing a whole lot of things, seemingly. Also got more music, which I guess is nice. What we could do is we could just delete Monica as well. Trace back was only from the first time. Yeah, hopefully like you managed to rest up a bit, Kenneth. Hopefully you do. Attribution is just actual attribution. Got backup. I don't remember seeing this. Test case for new genetic model. So time optimization idea, automatic data collection. VM2 roadblocks. Row on VM2, everyone else on VM1 for data collection. Ideas for data search types, visual renders, audio data, VM environment changes, persistent variable tampering, timestamps. Yeah, I'm gonna be finishing up the streams soon. I'm sorry, Kenneth. Persistent variable tampering, parsing bot pattern, no excessive server time needed. Meeting overtime, you know who went on too many tangents again. I need to be more assertive about staying focused. Is any of this important? I feel next time we come in here and actually have a look through all of these files. That's apparently fonts. I don't know what of these we can open. Any of these openable? This one is. So I need to set the time to 240. And then that would be folder 221. Boats and spaceship I don't understand. But I mean if we go back up through here, that's 221. Here we go. We found that one. I think this is for next time though. This is for next time. That's apparently not openable. That's because the time's not set correctly, is it? Ah, okay, that makes sense. They mean in the afternoon, not in the morning. Yeah, that adds up. Although it could be in the morning as well. Who knows? Still don't know what boat means. Don't know what spaceship means. Don't know what 3 question marks means. Or I guess 2 question marks, but it's being asked as a question like the others. I reckon we could do that. Yeah, next time we will try and figure all of this out. For now, I'm glad we're away from Yuri, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's been lovely having you. It's a shame I'm going to be missing you, Kenneth. You only came back at the end. Yeah, hope you have a lovely rest of your week, both of you. And I appreciate everyone who came back. And I'll see you next Wednesday for more of us, I guess. Bye for now.